Community Viewpoint with Maria Hurst.
Hi, welcome to Community Viewpoint. I'm your host for this segment, Maria Hurst. Very nice to be back. Tonight we have a little bit of a treat. We have an artist here tonight from RH Designs, Ryan, and he is going to show us a little bit about the art that he does here locally. And so, you know, here at Community Viewpoint, we like local art and local music. So tonight we're going to feature one of our local artists, Ryan Howard from RH Designs. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Maria.
Oh, no problem.
Yes, it's definitely a pleasure to be on here with you. Been looking forward to it, so pretty excited about it.
Cool. Well, we're excited to show all of our viewers all of your cool artwork. It's really unique, like all this welding artwork. So first I'm going to ask him some questions and then we'll show you some of the art.
Thank you.
So tell me what got you started in welding? Like what happened in your life that started you in welding?
Well, it all started one day in my grandfather's shop. He actually, my grandfather said, actually taught me everything I know about welding. Learning how to TIG weld, MIG weld, arc weld, all the basic ones. Just watching him learn just got me really intrigued with it. And I asked him one day, Grandpa, can you teach me? He's like, you don't want to learn how to weld. And we started getting into it and everything. And he actually said yes, and I've started welding ever since. I actually learned how to TIG weld first, and that's really hard to do, from TIGging to MIG to wire feed to stick welding. So it's been definitely a big inspiration in my life, taking care of my family, taking care of bills and stuff like that. And honestly, I love welding so much that if I can give it away, I do it for free. Right. But unfortunately, in this day and age, you really can't do that.
Right. Well, this is your craft and this is your art, and we're going to feature some of it tonight. So I have a question.
Yes,
Since
ma'am.
I'm a girl and I know nothing about welding except for I like the art, so I like to buy it. So tell me, so you mentioned TIG welding, so give me a brief description of that so our viewers are like, you know, you might want to Google it. And
TIG welding is actually a mixture of gas and rod, floating it different ways. And the bad thing about it is you can't have no dust, you can't have no wind. I mean, it has to be perfect. That's why a lot of it is done in a shop. And special heaters and stuff like that made for that. MIG welding, you got a couple different kinds of MIG welding. You got wire feed. You can use argon and just a whole bunch of different ways of welding.
And what you said, arc was the other one?
Yes. Common arc welder is a stick welder, a 220 amp stick welder. Miller. There's so many different kinds. Clark. Preferably, I like using Clark myself. But yeah, it's.
So that's the main three.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
It was TIG,
MIG,
and arc.
Yes.
They're long names. Well, let's look at some of the art you have here. Okay, so tell me about some of these pieces. I see some flowers, I see a cactus, and I see some crosses. So
yes, believe it or not, these are actually all custom pieces that were ordered through RH Designs. The cactus that has the stems that come out, that was actually one of my very first cactuses that I made from a customer that lives out in Las Vegas, Nevada. And she actually purchased quite a few pieces afterwards. And then the flowers are also all custom.
How tall are those flowers?
It depends. I always ask when I do a custom order, how tall would you like it to be specific, because there's some clients that only want them a certain height if they want to put it like in their garage or outside.
Depending on where it is.
Exactly. They average about 4 to 5 feet.
So you can do a whole range, like if you just want, you know, a flower this big, or if you want, you know, like one of the cactuses. We're going to see a picture next, or one, you know, coming up. Let's see what's next. Noah's got it all surprised for us. Those are cute flowers. How tall are those? Look like about 1.5 feet?
Those are actually about 1.5 feet, correct, yes. They actually have a stake on them, so you can actually put them in the ground.
Let's go back to that flower real quick. Those flowers, yeah.
There's actually about a foot into the ground for the stake, so they won't blow over. They they're pretty much alive, but
So-
obviously not.
Let's give the viewers. I love the dimensions with the shadows. I love that. I love those dimensions with the shadows. That's really cool. So give me an idea for the viewers, or give us an idea how much those will run, like starting with the small
These specific ones right here are actually $35.
Okay.
They are $35 a piece.
So it's pretty affordable.
Oh, yes,
So he's an artist,
yes.
but he's making it affordable, so we
Yes.
can all benefit from that. All right, let's go to that cross. That's very pretty.
This
so-
right. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, so you can make them different colors.
Yes. This right here was actually, everybody goes on Pinterest, and what you'll notice about my work is it may look similar, but I make it completely different, and I always find a way to when you make it, it's completely different on how that person made it before.
So you're customizing it.
Yes.
So it's your own.
Yes.
So it's like a one-of-a-kind piece.
Yes. Plagiarism I don't really agree with, obviously.
If
I
there's
don't-
something somebody wants and you see in
Yes,
it.
I will put
mean,
my own twist on it.
All right. Okay.
This piece right here is actually one of my favorites. I actually made this for my mother.
Okay.
So it means a lot to me. So I actually enjoyed doing it. Is that that
There
one
we have-
actually?
This is really cool. So this is a unique piece. We were talking before the show about a hook, so we're going to go to that. So remind me, we're going to go to that in a second.
Yes.
But this is a really unique piece. I like how you took the horseshoes, and there's just pieces of different. Like you had to cut them probably to make the hook, but
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. It just brings it to life.
I actually used bolts.
That's cool.
Bolts for the eyes. And the one thing about my work is
Let's go back to that.
I do have a lifetime warranty on all my work. If I ship it to you, anything happens to it, I will pay for it to get shipped back and to ship it back. Like I said, it's a lifetime guarantee on everything I make. So.
All right. Well, there is one of the Christmas wreaths. That is so pretty, all lit up. And with the horseshoes, it's super sturdy, so you can wrap the lights around, and it's not going to get all blown around in the wind either, which we've had a lot of lately.
And to this day, believe it or not, I thank my mom every time I look at that picture because she actually came up with the decoration for it.
Nice.
And that is the original decoration I use for it when I do sell it. I do charge a little extra if it needs to be decorated. So.
Well, when you order a cheeseburger and you add something to it, you got to pay extra. So. What is this? Tell me about this. This is cool.
This is actually I love this piece to death, and actually, my mom and my dad, they're really, really, really close. They're not blood related, but they actually have this. It's a table. It comes with glass, and it was also a custom piece. It took me about 4 hours to make this piece, and it's a full-size picnic table. It fits 4.
Cool. And then with the glass on top.
Yes.
It's the surface is there, but
Yes.
you still could enjoy like the art underneath. So that's cool.
And
you could
what's-
probably put lights in the middle of that. I'm getting all kinds of ideas about
Ooh,
the
that is a
table
good
now.
idea. I
You
never
could
thought
put
about
lights
that.
like in the stem of it, and then it looks like there's a space in the middle. You could put
I did actually-
like an umbrella.
I did actually install it's a part of a pipe, and I actually took the measurement off an actual awning umbrella. So
Okay.
you can actually put an umbrella
awesome.
in that.
So I want to go back. How much time do we have? I think we're going kind of quick. Okay. So real quick, we were talking before the show. He was telling me about his first piece that he ever made out of horseshoes. So tell us a little bit about that.
The very first piece.
And what got
Wow.
you started in the horseshoe artist business?
I was in my grandfather's shop, and he had a couple of buddies come over, and we were just messing around and just hanging out. And I noticed there was 2 horseshoes inside of the back of his truck bed. So I asked my grandpa's friend if I can have them, and I was just coming up with ideas and all this because me and my grandfather used to always weld on his tractor and make fab tables and stuff like that. So I was like, I got an idea. So I went and got me a grinder, and I cut one of those horseshoes in half, and I was thinking about this. I was like, I can make a hook out of this. So I went there without asking my grandfather if I can use his welder. So I went
It's a
in
good
there.
thing you didn't burn the place down.
Right.
But you already were taught how to weld, so that was good.
Yes. My grandfather taught me everything, and unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. He did pass September of last year, so I do miss him to death. But
Well, he's still here because you're still creating art.
yes. And
So tell me about the hook.
And he was taking a nap, and I said, no, whatever. So I went ahead and did this hook, and he comes out there, and I thought he was going to scold me, but he never actually did. He's like, wow, what an amazing idea, Ryan. And we actually ended up making about 4 or 5, maybe 6 more. I can't really remember.
Okay.
And he actually still has, to this day, inside of his bedroom, those hooks.
Nice.
So
Nice.
It
That's
just-
awesome. So I saw there, I don't think we have the picture of it now, but I love the moose, right?
yes.
I called it a deer earlier, but I'm a girl. What do I know? It's really cool. And there's other hooks. I saw you did a rack, like a coat rack. That was
Yes.
really cool. Do we have any more pictures? Ooh, the Christmas tree. I like this one.
This one right here is actually definitely a December favorite. It's actually about 4.5 to 5 feet tall,
Okay.
and you can actually get it in bigger sizes. But of course, if you get a bigger size, the price will go up a little bit.
Well,
But just like if you want extra
yeah,
ketchup
that's
or
really
cheese,
cool. Yeah.
I had to be
Ketchup
known
and
that.
cheese.
If you want extra cheese or ketchup, you got to get charged for it. But and this right
Tell
here.
me about this.
This is actually another favorite for a lot of Western horse riders, Western pleasure or equestrian pleasure. This is actually a saddle rack.
Yeah, this is really nice.
I was just messing around one day, and I was messing around with my saddle, and I was like, and I had a 35-gallon drum, plastic drum just laying there. So there we go with my ideas again, and I ended up making this wonderful piece, and believe it or not, my grandfather, my aunt, my uncle actually owned 4 of these. So
Yeah, that's
very good
really
pieces,
nice.
and they're very
really
sturdy.
nice. And it's all affordable. You can go on Facebook to facebook.com/weldingforever, or
Yes.
it's RH Designs. We actually found it easier if you just type in the search bar RH Designs, and it comes right up because you're in Pahrump. So if you're out of Pahrump, you can still order. Thank you so much for coming on. I
Thank
think
you.
we're closing out. We just gotta, okay. So go on Facebook, like his page, and think of, family and friends or yourself if you might want to get something for Christmas, and we'll have you on to do some more Christmas stuff
That'd be awesome.
later on in the year. But thank you so much.
thank you.
Community Viewpoint with Maria Hurst.